Hi, I'm Joe and welcome to the channel. Today I have a confession. I've been stealing. I've been stealing guitar licks, but I don't think I've been doing it right. So I wanted to share a little bit of something that I've been exploring, which is how to steal guitar licks from other guitar players. And I found that what I've been doing is, for the most part, just playing the lick as is, as the way I learned it. And that's really, I don't think, the point of stealing a guitar lick. I think the point is to really try to come up with your own voice on the instrument. So how do you take a guitar lick from somebody else and transform it and mutate it into your own unique voice? And that's what I've been working on lately. So I just wanted to show you some of the techniques that I've been using to do that. Let me grab a guitar and we'll jump in and get started. For this concept, let's go ahead and take a very basic blues lick. Maybe something in A minor pentatonic like this. So all I'm really playing there is an A, doing that little tweak on the flat 3, the C, and then E, D, C, D. So just a very simple lick like that. So again, I can play that maybe just flat like I learned it. Or maybe I can drop it down an octave. Now I'm giving it a different voice a little bit. So that's an easy one, right? Like move the lick around in a different octave. But let's talk about the lick a little bit more and explore how we can maybe get into the lick in different ways. So you notice the first note is just kind of hit vibratoed, tweaked. What if I started to think about sliding into the first note and maybe a different note in this lick? So you'll see there I slid this note, did that tweak, but then slid into that note. Now I have a totally different characteristic. Here was the original lick. Here's with the slides. Has more of a vocal quality because I'm kind of sliding into those notes a little bit. Well, what are some other things that we can do? Well, maybe that first note I can hammer on. Maybe I can hammer on and also add the slide in the second part. So you can see here I'm starting to mutate and take this lick and make it my own by adding little variations here and there, but I'm keeping the note choices relatively the same. Well, what about more aggression maybe? Maybe I can hammer on that first note, but rake into it. Well, I missed that. There's another rake. So now I'm starting to add more rakes into it. Actually, I probably wouldn't do a rake to the slide there, but I would do a bend maybe into it. Now I'm adding yet another variation. So rake in. Maybe I would just do the... So you can see here now I'm starting to add other techniques, but to the same notes. Again, just mutating it slightly to start to make the lick a little bit my own. Remember, here was the original lick. Now we have something like this. Maybe I can try to make this vocal idea a little bit more prominent. Maybe I can try to stay on the first string, or the second string I should say, but for the first string for the lick, and stay on the same string for picking up that C. So I would find that note here. And now I can maybe do something like this. It has a little bit of a different attitude, right? Here was this. Now I have this. So a little slide and I'm choking off the note. I'm not even doing the... I'm choking it off quicker. That was totally not the lick. So now I'm starting to do a little bit of variation on the unique parts of this lick, which was that tweaking of that. minor third. Let me try, not playing it sloppily like that, but let me try maybe doing that first slide and then the rake bend for the last part. So you can see here, I don't have to keep boring you, but there's tons of variations that you can do. And I'm only kind of manipulating, getting into the first note and sliding into the other notes. Of course, you can add different endings to it. And again, you can take these licks, put them down an octave or up an octave. And I think you're gonna find playing on the different strings, it might give you a little bit different palette to work with to create new ideas for your licks. So basically, you can take a lick, learn it from somebody, and then transform it into something that is your own unique fingerprint. So that's it. Now you know how I've been a thief trying to steal guitar licks from other players. I hope you found some value in this, and I hope that you can take these concepts and apply them to the licks that you've already learned to make them your own. If you found any value in this video, would you do me a favor? I'm really trying to grow the channel. Would you help me out by subscribing down below, hitting the like button, and knocking on the bell? All those things help me out again, and I am so grateful for your support. As always, I wish you a fantastic day.